Imagine you have thousands of photos, videos, documents, and backups, and you need a safe place to store them in the cloud. That's where AWS S3 comes in. Let's understand S3 in the simplest way possible. S3 stands for Simple Storage Service. It's AWS's object storage service. Think of it as a giant cloud storage system where you can store things like images, videos, documents, backups, application data, and much more. Now, where does S3 store all this data? Inside something called a bucket. Think of a bucket as a container for your data. For example, you might create a bucket called My Company Backups. That bucket can contain a huge number of files. In S3, your actual files are called objects. So if you upload a file called photo.jpg, that's an object. An object contains your data along with metadata, and every object has a unique key that identifies it. For example, photos/2026/vacation.jpg. You can work with S3 through the AWS Management Console, the AWS CLI, SDKs, or APIs. Your applications can automatically upload, download, and manage objects. For example, a social media app could store user profile pictures in S3. S3 also has different storage classes. Why? Because some data is accessed every day, while other data might sit untouched for years. You can choose storage designed for frequent access, infrequent access, or long-term archiving. The idea is simple. The way you access your data can influence how you choose to store it. Now, security is extremely important. S3 provides access controls that help you decide who can access your data. You can use IAM, bucket policies, and other security controls. You can also encrypt your data. So never make sensitive data publicly accessible by mistake. Always understand who can access your bucket and your objects. Here's a simple example. Imagine you're building Instagram. A user uploads a photo. Your application sends that photo to S3 where it's stored as an object. Later, your application can retrieve it when someone views the user's profile. So remember, S3 is AWS object storage. Buckets are containers. Objects are your actual data. And storage classes and security controls help you manage your data. That's AWS S3 in a nutshell. Follow for more AWS concepts explained simply.